that he's having no trouble.
Could you say it again?
He fell her in the.
What started as a fun adventure ended with a very grisly discovery. Some teens who were using a TikTok app that randomly generates a nearby location to explore got to the location. And as Amber Cogliano reports, they were shocked by what they found.
Tables that you like tie people to and torture them. So, mad sketch. Maybe if you blow this up, we'll come back at night.
What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Should we keep going? What the fuck? Oh my god, is she following us?
Wait. No. Yo.
So, Ali and her friends decided to try out the Randonautica app one night, curious about what the app might lead them to. After launching the app, they received coordinates that took them to an unexpected spot, a damn bridge. Despite feeling confused, Ali and her group of friends, feeling adventurous, decided to walk toward the location. When they got there, however, they were shocked to find a small amount of blood on the sidewalk, making this situation suddenly feel much darker and a lot more serious.
So my friends and I are about to go randonauting, and I see a lot of people saying that they find creepy shit on here, so I figured I'd record it to see what actually happens.
We're going down this bridge.
So we're walking on a bridge right now. We've been here before, but I don't know why it brought us here. So we haven't found anything creepy or anything, but there's some nice views. What the f*** is that?
It seems pretty fresh.
Is that?
What the?
I think that's.
No, that could be paint. Hold up, is that a trail? Wait, look.
So there's like a blood trail, so we're following it right now.
Completely baffled by the blood, the group decided to follow the trail to see where it led. The blood appeared to fall off the side of the bridge and leading down a narrow walkway beneath it. With nerves running high, the girls hesitated to go down and investigate further. They ended up convincing one of the boys, Matthew, to check it out.
So Matthew's about to climb down there, and I'm too scared to go down there, so I'm gonna hand him my phone. So
It smells so bad down here.
Hey, be safe.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a thick trail. Like, look at the. Holy sh. That's kind of sus. Fuck. Alright, I'm going, guys. What the fuck? Hello? What? No. Yo.
So, as Matthew made his way down to the base of the walkway, he heard something rustling in the bushes. Then, in the still night air, he distinctly heard a girl's voice calling for help. Terrified, Matthew quickly ran back up to the group, clearly shaking by what he had just heard. Aaliyah never uploaded a follow-up or part 3 or nothing of this story, leaving her viewers in suspense. We're left wondering who or what was down there underneath the bridge that night. A couple from Pasco, Washington, hoping for a terrifying experience, uses the Randonautica app to find a human presence. The app takes them to a random dumpster on a hot summer day, and when they open the lid, they find a single trash bag that looks full. The sight is enough to send them into a panic because they're unsure if they've discovered something sinister or not. Terrified, they close the lid without investigating any further, deciding that if they don't see anything, there's no need to call the police. Yet the eerie feeling, it stays with them. The host of the Everything Paranormal show fires up Randonautica to see if the app really delivers on its creepy reputation.
Now, just to let you know, my intent was paranormal creepy.
It leads him to a random address, and as he waits, someone appears out of nowhere.
We've got, like I said, this dude's checking me out. I wanted something creepy. Yeah, this dude's just standing here, freaking staring at me.
Like the person doesn't move, doesn't speak. They're just fucking standing there, staring. Even as the host drives away, this person just stays frozen, with their blank gaze just staring into him. He can't shake the eerie feeling that something is seriously wrong here, and maybe this app needs to be reevaluated as being legal. YouTuber Mia Cole shares what she calls one of the scariest Randonautica app experiences ever. One that doesn't fully unfold until after she returns home from a long day of exploring. Earlier, the app led her to a strange windmill near the woods. While nothing out of the ordinary was found at the location, it seems something might have actually found her and followed her home. Later that night, viewers noticed a pair of glowing eyes peering through her window. While some suggest it could be a cat, others speculate it might be something far more sinister. This thought that something could have followed her home from the woods just by using this app adds another unsettling layer to her experience. What was watching her from outside? Jay Carlini and his friends decide to test the app by manifesting something truly unsettling. Forest clowns. The app leads them deep into the woods, where they start to hear faint circus music in the distance.
Oh, something's walking around back there. No way. No thank you. Do you guys hear that? I hear circus music.
Oh my god.
Dude, let's get out. Let's get I'm good. Let's go. Circus music is never a good thing.
With no logical explanation for the sound, the crew decides to leave before their clown nightmares actually became a reality. But they can't stop wondering, what or who was playing that music out there that deep in the woods? And how did the app know?
I didn't notice this before.
Oh, what the hell?
Dude, so
Right.
let's just pop that open.
We can't, dude. All the hinges
It's
are
locked?
screwed shut.
Yeah, we can't open. I mean, maybe we can come back another time with tools and open this, but like, what even is this?
So the YouTuber Noah DB5 gets led by the Randonautica app to a cemetery that's rumored to be haunted.
Oh god, there's more screaming as we're approaching the graveyard.
Okay.
Oh god, there's more screaming as we're approaching the graveyard. You guys can literally see we're walking past the graveyard to get to where we need to go. And this is what I'm saying. You know it's gonna send us back here. And we're not gonna be disrespecting the dead.
As night falls, he hears horrifying screams echoing through the area. And later, at another location, the same terrifying sounds come back. And this time it's coming from deep in the woods.
Okay guys, hold on. I'm not kidding. Something from the forested area. We're hearing noises right now. I hope it happens again because it's right by the river. So it could... What is that, dude?
And now while skeptics blame animals, many of these viewers suspect something darker was back there. Like the rake, a creature that's known for its eerie presence.
I hope it happens again because it's right by the river. So it could... What is that, dude?
Okay.
Oh god, there's more screaming as we're approaching the graveyard. You guys can literally see we're walking past the graveyard to get to where we need to go. And this is what I'm saying. You know it's gonna send us back here. And we're not gonna be disrespecting the dead.
It's simple program on therapeutic fiber was
head to Broadway by way of football, boxing, hockey.
The whole project will collapse.
For weeks, rumors have been circulating about strange and unnerving experiences when using Randonautica, especially when it comes to using it at night. People suggest avoiding the app after dark, as bizarre and mysterious events seems to happen far more frequently than during the daytime. One such unsettling incident involved two Spanish men using the Randonautica app. encounter something that defies explanation. As they walk through the streets at night, a dark figure dressed in black approaches them. They shout out for it to stay back, but it keeps coming.
Fue crucificado, muerto y sepultado, descendió a los infiernos, hasta ese día quitando la etiqueta y resucitó entre los muertos, y a los cielos y está sentado a la derecha de Dios Padre Todopoderoso. Quítame la chaqueta, descendió a los infiernos, hasta ese día resucitó entre los muertos, y a los cielos y está sentado a la derecha de Dios Padre Todopoderoso. De allá venía a jugar la nueva.
Then they realize, this shit is not walking, it's hovering. The men, they run, leaving viewers to wonder what the figure wanted, and why did it seem so angry, and was it actually hovering?
Hasta ese día quitando la etiqueta y resucitó entre los muertos, y a los cielos y está sentado a la derecha de Dios Padre Todopoderoso. Quítame la chaqueta, descendió a los infiernos, hasta ese día resucitó entre los muertos, y a los cielos y está sentado a la derecha de Dios Padre Todopoderoso.
The next adventure we're looking at was documented by a young man named Matt Hall. Now, Matt had been seeing more and more Randonautica videos popping up online, and out of curiosity, he decided to download the app and give it a go himself. This man was eager for adventure, so he hopped onto his quad bike, and he set off to explore. This video marks the beginning of several others he filmed while using this app, each one taking him to unexpected and often eerie locations.
So I saw this thing that a lot of people were doing on TikTok called Randonauting. It's an app that you download and it gives you a completely random location close to you that you go to, and apparently it's supposed to be a glitch in the simulation or something like that. I don't really know if I believe it or not, so I downloaded the app and I thought I'd try it out for myself. It gave me a spot in the middle of the woods that's kind of close to my house, but it looks like it's along ATV trails, so we're on the ATV and let's go see where it takes us. Alright, so we're at the location, and this is weird. There's a car just chilling in the woods. How did they even get in here though? Like, there's trees everywhere. There's no way a car could get in here. This car looks super old. Holy shit.
After following the coordinates, Matt was led deep into the woods, where he stumbled upon an old, abandoned car. And being a little curious, he took a closer look around, but everything seemed calm and uneventful. That was until he heard a strange voice. Alarmed and shaken, Matt quickly ran off. And the first video cuts off there. But the viewers, they were eager for more. And they encouraged the man to return. And this time at night. So, what did Matt do? He actually he actually listened to them. He went back to the same spot. He went back to the same exact spot after dark. And what happened next was even more unsettling.
Alright guys, I came back to the location that I heard that voice when I was randonauting. See, there's a car there. Is anybody there? Guess not. Alright, I don't know if this means anything, but there's a shirt here, a water bottle, there's water in the bottle. There's like children's toys, like all broken. Alright, that's creepy. This is the middle of the woods, there should be nothing here, I'm so confused. Alright, other than the shirt and like the toys and stuff, there's nothing else here. I walked like all around the car, but I don't see anything else, it's all that's here. Is there anybody here? I'm starting to get creeped out here. It's getting dark out, so yeah, I'm not coming back here anymore. I just watched that back and I realized that it asked me to play a game. Don't go randonauting.
After discovering that the voice he had heard in the distance was actually saying, "Do you want to play a game?" Matt was honestly shaken to the core. The man decided to step away from the Randonautica app for a couple of weeks, hoping to put this experience behind him. However, the overwhelming response from his followers, who were desperate to see more, eventually persuaded him to give the app another try.
Okay, I wasn't even gonna film this, but I cannot make this shit up. I wanted to try randonauting again, but on my last video, a lot of people told me that I had to set an intention before I went. So before I got my location this time, I set my intention as to find answers about the car in my last video. It literally gave me a location on the same trail as the car. On maps, the location is just like a little bit further down the trail than where the car is, so I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, well we're here. This is just as creepy, if not creepier than the car. So much in here. Looks like an old building. There's like a window there. It looks like a cross. Bag. A SIM card. So we found a cross, a picture, SIM card. Yep. If there's any pictures on the SIM card that I found, I'll put them in another.
When Matt returned home, he had a memory card, among other items he had found at the second location. While examining his findings, he brushed off the possibility that this too could be another North American spirit house, similar to what had been discovered in the previous video. Maybe it was just another strange coincidence, or perhaps a rundown house deep in the woods. Either way, Matt decided to take the memory card and see what was on it, hoping it would shed some light on the mystery here.
So I looked through the SD card that I found when I was randonauting, and there actually was stuff on the card. I'm genuinely still kind of like freaked out about what I saw on it, but I'm also like really confused. There's only 3 pictures and 1 video on the card, but one of the pictures and the video are both pretty scary. The video is only a couple seconds long anyway, and there's nobody talking, there's nobody in it. But at the end, the video starts to like cut out, and I think you can hear somebody crying. Here's the footage from when I went through the card. Alright, let's see what's on the card. So it looks like there's 3 photos and 1 video on the card. I'm gonna get them off the computer and onto my phone so then you guys can have a better look at them.
Three days later, Matt and his girlfriend decided to experiment with the Ouija board late at night, just before going to bed. I have rules against this. If you're going to experiment with the Ouija board, do not do it where you go to sleep at. Now, what started as a curious attempt to contact the unknown quickly took a dark turn. The atmosphere grew tense, and they soon realized that something was not right. It seems that whatever they had awakened during their late night session didn't seem to want to let them go.
Messing around with the Ouija board, it spelled out the word car, and I instantly thought about my Randonaut videos. We stopped playing after that because it kind of started to freak us out a little bit. Our fingers are barely on it. It literally just spelled out car.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Just later that night at around like 4 a.m. I got woken up by something really, really loud in the next room. It is literally like 4 a.m. And I just got woken up by the loudest like crashing noise in my other room. Dude, what? What the f***? My chair, my paintings, my keyboard, what? Okay, no. I'm starting to think whatever was at those Randonaut locations followed me home.
Yo, so what's your opinion on Matt's Randonautica journey? You think all of this is genuine? I mean, he shared numerous update videos discussing the strange occurrences he believes might have followed him home. But I don't know, could this all be a coincidence or something darker at play? When it comes to Randonautica, it doesn't have to be paranormal. It could be a weirdo out there sending coordinates.
Guys, I think I just heard something.
Down to the taxi cab to get Elwood's things. This awful man.
Closing all of a sudden.
Been sharing this with us.
See, Nolan and his squad start off a little bit lighthearted, asking the Randonautica app to find something orange. The app leads them to 2 orange traffic cones, which seems random, but it is harmless.
You see that?
Cones. Orange cones.
No way.
They up the stakes by asking for something a bit more specific. The number 4.
So we're doing a number?
Yeah, okay. So
4.
They find the number scratched into a concrete handrail, and the coordinates lead them exactly 4 minutes away. Now spooked, they try again, this time asking for blue. First they find a pack of blue gum, then they realize a blue labeled energy drink has been sitting by their car this entire time. By this point they're seriously creeped out. Steve Ronan has experienced the eerie side of Randonautica and urges others to approach the app cautiously. Now, together with his friend, Josh, he decides to use the app to manifest something dark and twisted. Their exact words set the tone for what becomes a nightmarish journey. The app directs them to a dense forest, and as they make their ways through the trees, they notice a mysterious light that's guiding them. And it leads them to a chilling discovery. Yo, a pentagram painted on a tree, a symbol that perfectly matches their unsettling request. Yo, but apparently this is just the beginning of their adventure. The next location is an abandoned house where the same unexplainable light appears. Strangely, the light remains constant in size no matter how close they got to it. At one point it moves behind an object, as it's captured at the 16-minute and 50-second mark in their video, proving that it isn't part of their equipment. As they explore the house more, the atmosphere grows more dark. In the screen window, they spot what looks like a ghostly figure, a face with 2 hands pressed against the glass. And later on, at 21 minutes and 29 seconds in, another spectral face appears in the hallway, staring down from the railing. Yo, these unsettling sights were also accompanied by strange, echoing sounds that seemed to come from nowhere. And just when they thought things could not get worse, the most startling interruption occurs.
We were using an app called Randonautica.
Police officers outside demanding that they come out and explain themselves. The YouTuber, exploring with Tom, uses the Randonautica app and ends up at an unfinished construction site. As Tom explores the house, he grows increasingly confused about why the app brought him to such a place, and deciding to leave the house, he steps into the construction yard to investigate a little bit more. Suddenly, he hears noises coming from nearby.
It's brought me here just like a brick, I don't even know. I think the app is like just total load of it, but I don't know. I really do not know. I honestly don't know whatsoever. Yo.
Just around the corner, he spots a man in a hooded sweatshirt swinging a sledgehammer at him. With his camera still in hand, Tom quickly runs, narrowly escaping this dangerous encounter. Once he's far enough away, he starts recording, his heart still racing, I bet, from this close call.
Yo.
A TikTok user known as Baddest Bunny on the block decides to use the Randonautica app in search of eerie and unsettling discoveries. Their journey leads them to what might be one of the most disturbing finds from this app yet. Near a river by a bus station, they stumble upon a mound of freshly disturbed earth that was partially concealed by a blue tarp, and lifting this tarp revealed a shredded black trash bag, and inside it was a chilling discovery, a shovel and an object smeared in red. For those skeptical about the authenticity of the find, I'm gonna need y'all to consider this. The TikToker immediately contacts the police, who seem genuinely interested in the scene. Officers carefully collect the evidence, treating the discovery with serious concern rather than outright dismissing it. And based on their reactions, it seems like the baddest bunny on the block may have uncovered something truly sinister through this app. One night, a young woman named Sarah decided to go randonauting with her boyfriend, cousin, and sister. The group of teens, in a joking mood, casually stated that they wanted to see a dead body during their Randonautica adventure. And as many randonauting stories go, thinking or even speaking about something like death can sometimes manifest unexpected events. Later that evening, the group got exactly what they jokingly wished for.
Maybe there's a body and there's no.
I don't want to see it.
I love that that's in the video.
There's only one fire truck.
Wait. Did they stop the whole freeway on the other side?
But they won't let people go this way. Yeah, they stopped it all the way over
they
here. What is this? Is there a crime? There's a crime scene tape.
Crime scene? Oh my god.
Fire
There's a body.
Oh my god.
A body.
Sarah later posted a follow-up video explaining what happened that night, though it couldn't be shared due to copyrighted music. In the video, she explains that after the unsettling experience, she researched the incident online, and what she discovered left her shook. Just minutes before the group drove past the location, a man had just been shot by the police. Apparently, he had pulled a weapon on the officers and was found in possession of a large quantity of drugs. And what started as a seemingly harmless joke about death turned into an actual, real, and unsettling encounter for Sarah and her friends. The first video comes from JD, or Jade Ariel, as she's known on TikTok. She and her friends have had their fair share of randonauting adventures, most of which are filled with strange synchronicities. However, this particular video, one of 8 different randonauting trips that they've documented, stands out as the weirdest of them all. See, this group has spent the day exploring various random spots suggested by the app. One of their stops led them to a building that appeared abandoned, but there was something about it that just didn't sit right with them. It didn't seem as deserted as it looked. That's when things started to get strange.
Okay, so we're going randonauting again. Okay, we're gonna do a void. We're on our way to the location. Recently in Florida, the coronavirus cases have spiked like crazy. So we're manifesting help and for things to get better. Okay, so it sent us to this building. The name of the building is Corona.
After setting their intent on health, particularly with the surge of COVID-19 cases back then in Florida, the teens were led to a building, oddly named Corona. And as if that wasn't eerie enough, they decided to venture inside. Once upstairs, they captured something unsettling on camera. Something that will leave anyone second guessing what they had just saw.
Okay, so we just walked into the building. This low-key looks like an abandoned hospital. Okay, it's locked. Okay, we're getting Coraline vibes. There's 4 little doors and there's 4 of us. Okay, so we just found this box and there's money inside of it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the f? There's no one here. There's no one here. Oh my, I'm not even kidding you. We just saw something walk by that hallway and now it's gone. Hell no.
So after seeing what appeared to be a figure walking past the entrance door, the group quickly rushed out to investigate, only to find no one there. Many viewers in the comments agree that the entire experience was unsettling, which might explain why the teens haven't uploaded another Randonautica video since. What's your thoughts on this video?
Okay, so we just found this box and there's money inside of it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the f? There's no one here. There's no one here.
That there's nothing left to do.
Everybody stick around because we're going to have some fun and look at this. So, if you want to get yourself an aquarium.
And all these money 29.
So we have a TikTok user named AutumnJohnson05, and they uploaded 2 intriguing videos featuring her and her friend using the Randonautica app. The pair input their random coordinates and set off on an adventure. Hell, their journey leads them to a secluded, closed-off dirt road deep within the forest. Despite their eerie surroundings, hell, they continue on their path, curious to see where the app takes them. And it isn't long before they stumble upon something that's far stranger than they expected. After discovering a small house that seems to have sunken into the earth over time, hell, they cautiously approach it, trying to peer inside. It's not until they reach part 2 of their video that they realize that this is not just a collapsed structure, but a North American spirit house. According to online sources, Native American tribes used to build grave houses, or spirit houses like this one, a long time ago, placing these over the graves of their deceased loved ones. These spirit houses were meant to offer comfort and a place for the spirits to rest during their transition to the next life. Now, while this may not be the creepiest discovery ever made by Randonauts, it's easy to imagine how unsettling it must have been for the teenagers, especially considering the connection to death. And they ain't posted another TikTok video since, likely due to the eerie nature of their find. A YouTube channel called Exploring with Eric uses the Randonautica app to uncover the scariest places that they can find. And this time, this app delivers in an unforgettable way. So their journey takes them down a long dirt road that's lined with ominous signs, and one of which serves as a warning to them. Although Google Translate struggles with the exact wording of what's seen here on the sign, it reportedly claims the property belongs to a dangerous witch who's apparently always watching. And if anyone can decipher the full message here, it would honestly shed a lot more light on what's going on and whose property this belongs to. As they continue, Eric and his team come across 2 fences adorned with unsettling dolls. Many of these are burnt, with missing limbs, or damaged in ways that suggest they were used, possibly in some sort of black magic ritual, before being put on display with what looks like a grim warning. The sheer number of dolls is unnerving here. I mean, each one looks like it has a dark and disturbing history to it. Eric speculates whether the children who once owned these dolls might still be nearby, a thought that only adds to the growing unease. And further down the road, they find 3 more homemade mannequins, dressed in tattered, old clothing. Now, these figures could be scarecrows for a long abandoned garden, but without any crops in sight, their purpose seems far more sinister.
Do you guys see that?
The way they're positioned suggests they might be part of a ritual, or maybe even a memorial. One mannequin in particular, on the left, it really stands out to me. Something about it seems off, almost a bit too lifelike. Eric wonders if something might be buried beneath this unsettling display. But no one dares to investigate that deep. A little farther up the trail, they stumble upon a decrepit shack It honestly looks more like a holding cell than someone's living space. And just as they manage to gather the courage to explore more, an overwhelming sense of being watched overtakes them. And without hesitation, the group flees. A decision that honestly seems like the only sane choice to do in a situation like this. A young woman named Abigail uploaded a series of videos documenting her Randonautica experiences. In her first video, she mentions that after seeing an increase of Randonautica videos online, that it got her curious and decided to try it out herself. Late one night, Abigail makes it clear that it wasn't what happened at the coordinates that creeped her out. It was what happened on the way there. The unsettling part of her experience came when she was followed home.
So after a group of teens found a dead body through this app, I thought it'd be a good idea to download it. I read all of the terms and conditions and even researched it a little bit just so I knew what I was doing. So I enter in my address and I get this location. I was like, I know where that is. It's about 5 minutes away, so I drive out there. Mind you, it's midnight, I haven't charged my phone, and I didn't tell anyone where I was going, so I'm stupid. It's not what happened when I went there that scared me, it's what happened when I got home. So, I get to that area and I didn't see anything, but then I saw a cop car coming my way. The lights were flashing, the sirens were on, and so I booked it. I was out. So I go home and I pull in my driveway and a white truck pulls in behind me.
Someone just pulled up behind me. I'm literally sitting in my driveway at my house, and there's this truck. Who are you? I could have sworn I heard the door open, but I don't see anybody.
See, Abigail explains how a strange white vehicle, or truck, followed her closely and even parked behind her in her driveway for several minutes without any interaction at all. The truck then drove off without any explanation. And remember, this all happened before she even reached the coordinates. While this may not be the most terrifying Randonautica video out there, it's certainly creepy in its own right. I mean, it seems like this app has a strange way of bringing eerie events into the mix. Since then, Abigail has made many follow-up and update videos into what was going through her mind as the events unfolded.
Who are you? I could have sworn I heard the door open, but I don't see anybody.
A group of young Spanish men from the YouTube channel Nopalera Squad. They're known for their explorations of abandoned houses and buildings. Well, they've recently taken to sharing highlights of their adventures on TikTok. And in one particularly eerie video, the group embarks on a Randonautica mission to an old, derelict house. After obtaining coordinates from the app, they set off toward the location, just ready for another exploration. But once they entered the abandoned house, their adventure took a dark turn.
It wasn't there. Ah, qué asco. That's gross, man. Wait, you came to die?
Yo, everything seemed to be going smoothly, with nothing unusual happening at first. However, the men were completely unaware that they were being watched this entire time.
Güey, o sea, vienes para morirte, güey.
Wait, you guys heard that in the back?
Wait, no.
You hear that?
Wait.
When the video is slowed down, you can clearly see something, or someone, peering out from behind the bedroom door. Overcome with terror, the group of men bolted out of the house as quickly as possible. They got out of there.
Wait.
Kristen and her friends decided to try their luck with the Randonautica app on a dark, rainy afternoon. And after opening this app, they were given coordinates leading to the location of a nursing home. So in the first part of her 3-part TikTok series, Kristen explained that the app directed them to the area behind the nursing home. And feeling uneasy, unsure about going back there, the girls decided to turn the car around and leave. However, as they reached the end of the street, something extremely unexpected happened.
Stop. What if they're going there right now? No way. No way. Oh my god. What the?
So, while driving away, Kristen and her friends spotted a police car speeding toward the nursing home street. And moments later, they saw an ambulance racing in the same exact direction. Intrigued, the girl decided to turn around and follow the emergency vehicles to see if they were heading to the exact spot the app had directed them. And to their surprise, all the emergency vehicles converged to the nursing home and precisely at the location the app had suggested. Kristen mentioned in her TikTok description that several police cars and ambulances ended up at the exact same spot. And I understand, it's not unusual for emergencies to occur at nursing homes, but the timing here felt uncanny. Could it have been a coincidence, or was this something more? I mean, perhaps a patient had passed away, and the app's randomness led the friends there at just the right moment. Kristen promised a follow-up video, but never posted it, leaving the mystery unsolved. Like, was this just a random alignment of events, or is there something more at play? You guys decide.
Stop. What if they're going there right now? No way. No way. Oh my god. What the?
A Spanish man recently used the Randonautica app, which seemingly led him to a rundown part of town, possibly occupied by squatters. The abandoned building and its surroundings were littered with trash, exuding an eerie and neglected vibe about it. As he panned his camera around, he narrated briefly in Spanish, including the phrase "no mames," a common slang expression roughly translating to "no way" or "you gotta be kidding me." Given the scene unfolding before him, the reaction was fitting though.
¿Qué onda, raza? Estaba jugando Randonautica y me trajo aquí. A ver qué hay. No.
As the video continues, something unsettling occurs. What appears to be a partially unclothed man, or perhaps something even more sinister and, zombie-like, suddenly turns around and charges towards the man filming. The recording abruptly cuts off soon after, leaving viewers with no resolution to what happened here. Proving Demons is a YouTube channel dedicated to exploring real paranormal activity, and their creator, Angelo, he ventures into some of the world's most haunted and ominous locations, and documenting high-quality evidence of ghosts, demons, and potential proof of the afterlife. In one particularly eerie video, Angelo collaborates with Project Darkside, a group of 2 women from Croatia, who ends up guiding him to various Randonautica locations during his visit to their country.
Our intention was that. Why would it bring us here?
I don't know. Maybe someone died. What the hell is this room?
The group visits multiple spots, but it's at the very last location of the night. That's when things take a truly sinister turn. Seeing an abandoned building, they stumble upon a small chest that's just sitting there on a table. They debate whether to open it or not, but Andrew, he takes the lead, cautiously lifting the lid. And what they find inside is horrifying.
What is that?
What?
What is that?
I don't know. Some kind of meat, perhaps?
The chest contains what appears to be a brain, potentially human or animal. The gruesome discovery overwhelms this group, and the women begin to dry heave. They're about to throw up, with the stench seemingly being unbearable. Andrew later remarks that this was definitely one of the most disturbing Randonautica experiences he's ever had. And honestly, it's hard not to agree with him.
What is that?
What?
What is that?
I don't know. Some kind of meat, perhaps?
I don't know much about this video, but it seems the man recording may have used the Randonautica app and ended up at a school somewhere late at night. And on the surface, this doesn't seem too strange. Schools are common places. However, the unsettling part begins when he starts calling out to some girls, but there's no response.
No mames. No mames. ¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Quién anda ahí? No mames.
The eerie silence at such a late hour raises his questions. Like, what were they doing there at that time of night? Is this a strange coincidence, or could something paranormal be happening at the school?
No mames. No mames. ¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Quién anda ahí?
I used to be frightened by all the wine coolers I saw. I love the rich. Holy goodness, Kellogg's Mini Wheats.
These teens are about to make a gruesome discovery.
Guys, we found a suitcase at the...
They were exploring a remote part of a beach in Seattle when they came across the mysterious black luggage. At first, they had no idea what was inside, which is why they could be heard joking around.
I swear I'm friendly. Play with me. I swear I'm friendly. Play with me.
Hi. Oh my god. Oh my god, no, what the is that? It is a cat. No, this is so up. Guys, I f***ing manifested a f***ing so f***ing bad. That's something dead for real.
Franco and Erica, a couple from LA, recently started sharing cute couple videos on their joint page. However, their latest upload is a bit different. One evening, they decided to go randonauting with the intention of encountering a ghost. While it's unclear exactly what they experienced, they are both convinced that they did see something supernatural there. Yo, watch the video, let me know what you think they saw in the comments.
So my girlfriend and I decided to go randonauting at midnight, and we wanted to manifest ghosts because we don't believe in them. And this is where it brought us.
We ended up deciding to come back because we didn't believe what we had just seen. We then realized there was nowhere he could go or hide, he just simply
disappeared.
And on our way home, we saw a lady in the corner that kept covering her face.
She also had a black suitcase that we had seen in previous videos.
As they drove down the alleyway, they mentioned turning off the car's headlights for a few seconds to add to the eerie atmosphere. And just as they did, that's when they saw something unexpected. Was it a homeless person? Or could it have been something paranormal? Like a shadow person or a ghost? I don't know, I'll leave this one up for you guys to decide. But knowing Randonautica, I wouldn't be too surprised if it turned out to be something other than an ordinary person crossing the alleyway.
We ended up deciding to come back because we didn't believe what we had just seen. We then realized there was nowhere he could go or hide, he just simply
disappeared.
And on our way home, we saw a lady in the corner that kept covering her face.
She also had a black suitcase that we had seen in previous videos.
So we have a TikTok user, or PT Poppy, as he's known on the platform. And he recently shared a chilling set of videos documenting his first experience with Randonautica. Late one night, he and a friend decided to try the app out, which led them to a dark, remote forest in what seemed to be the middle of nowhere. And armed with only flashlights, these dudes got out of the car and began walking toward the coordinates.
That's where we're going. How much further are we going?
About 10 minutes away.
Dude, let's go. Let's go.
And what they encountered was far from ordinary, man. See, at first they came across the crime scene tape stretching between the trees. And instead of turning back, like majority of us would have, they decided to investigate further, a decision that they might later regret.
Yo, dude, what is that? Yo, turn off the light, turn off the light. Wait, yo, go, 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 yo, Seabass, go.
As they moved beyond the tape, things took a disturbing turn. They realized they weren't alone in the woods. A man who appeared either abnormal or possibly burned was seen sitting on the ground, surrounded by a lit candle or something similar, and chanting in a weird and creepy manner. D. Poppy managed to catch a quick glimpse of the figure before his instincts finally kicked in, and he fled the scene as fast as possible. He later described this experience on his TikTok page as one of the creepiest nights of his entire life.
Yo, dude, what is that? Yo, turn off the light, turn off the light. Oh, shit. Wait, yo, go, 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 yo, Seabass, go.
A woman named Tyler uploaded a series of videos to TikTok after she became intrigued by the growing trend of Randonautica content. In her first video, she shares that she had been seeing more and more Randonauting adventures online and decided to try it out for herself.
So I keep seeing that Randonaut thing all over TikTok and I really want to try it out. So I just downloaded the app and I found a location that's like 1.5 miles by my house. So I'm gonna go check it out.
After downloading the app, Taylor follows the coordinates it generates, which leads her to a spot just over 1 mile away from her home, near a creek. Upon arriving, she discovers an eerie collection of children's drawings scattered across the area.
Alright, so I think I gotta go this way down a creek. Alright, this is what I found so far. Pretty creepy. I'll go see what that is. Okay, so I just opened up one of the photos and it's whatever the f that is. Then we have these random 3. This one's a It's Your Birthday with the snowman with, I don't know. And these 2 I just put together. It's like Play With Me. Alright, I think it was just my imagination. I think I'm just here. But I'm trying to read these. I swear I'm friendly. Play with me. I swear I'm friendly. Play with me.
While she's investigating, she suddenly hears a child's voice in the distance, which causes her to stop recording almost immediately. And despite her unease there, she apparently returns later to collect the drawings that she found earlier.
So I just hiked the mile back to that randonauting spot. Brought a flashlight as a weapon this time. As you can see, there's no one around me. I'm trying to go quick so that I don't waste too much time. The spot's right up there. I had to go. There was too much water on the other side, so I had to find a way back. So there's the cave. And then there's more of those f***ing drawings. Okay, these drawings are creepy as f***. I feel like I should just grab them all really quick. If they have messages on them, because then, like, those look like symbols. I'll just collect them quick so that maybe this can help me figure out what they mean. Maybe there's meaning to them. I'm too scared to stay that long. There's a notebook. I'm taking that too. Alright, so I grabbed everything. Keep these.
But while she's picking them up, the child's voice can be heard again in the background. Taylor states that she didn't even hear the voice at the time, that it was just caught on video, which adds to the unsettling nature of this experience. Shortly after posting the videos, Taylor receives a comment from a viewer who claims to see what looks like a child's face in the background of one of her clips.
Okay, so I don't have a lot of time right now, but I saw this comment and I'm kind of hyperventilating, freaking out. This girl posted that she saw a child in my video. No one was with me, and tell me if you guys think that looks like a ghost child, because I don't know. But I didn't know if she photoshopped it or not. So I went to my videos and I screenshotted the exact part that she shows right there. And I see the face too. And so now I'm actually freaking the f out. I'm super terrified. I don't know what to do. I didn't see anyone or hear anything until that voice happened, but it just sounded like an echo. So
when Taylor examines the freeze frames from the video, she becomes visibly shaken by what she sees. More comments follow, with a lot of viewers also claiming to see ghostly faces in the background of her footage. Disturbed by these suggestions, Taylor decides to take further action.
Alright, so people keep asking me for updates on my last few TikToks. As soon as I got home from my other video, my second one, I threw the notebook and drawings in my closet. I haven't opened or touched them since, and I've been wanting to show you guys them, but I've been too scared to because people keep sending me this stuff on Instagram. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but like right there where she has circled, looks like a face. Right up there looks like a face. I don't really know what she circled in the other spot. I can't see that well. And then I got this one. That's, I don't know, but I've been too scared to open everything. I've been hearing stuff outside my window at about midnight since the first video that I posted. I'm gonna try to catch the sounds on video and like some footsteps. I'll try to capture it, but I don't know, it's so quick. And I will open the book with you guys tomorrow.
Several viewers advise her not to keep the notebook that she found with the drawings, So she decides to sage not only the notebook, but herself as well, hoping to rid herself of any negative energy that was tied to this strange encounter. Finally, after performing the sage ritual, Taylor opens the notebook to see what might be inside.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go super quick and flip to the rest because I don't want to waste too much time talking, and I don't really want to read into this because what the f***. I know flash would be easier to see or harder to see, but... with the messages in this fucking book so far, I don't really want to keep it that long. What the f***? Is that really some f***ing hair? What the f***? Okay. Dude, does someone have like cult f***ing children? Someone get their satanic babies. This is so creepy.
And to her horror, she discovers that near the end of the book, small locks of human hair were taped to one of the pages. Disturbed and freaked out by this discovery, she continues flipping through the notebook and ultimately ending the video there. And the strange faces that were seen earlier in her videos and the eerie voices may somehow be connected to the unsettling contents of this notebook, whether it's the result of an odd coincidence or something more sinister. All that shit remains unclear. But once again, Randonautica has led Taylor on a bizarre and chilling adventure. The locks of hair, the faces, the voices. Man, could all of that have been real?
What the f***? Is that really some f***ing hair? What the f***? Okay, but I'm trying to read these. I swear I'm friendly. Play with me. I swear I'm friendly. Play with me.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Luggage. At first, they had no idea what was inside, which is why they can be heard joking around in the video.
Wait, open it. It stinks, y'all.
Suddenly, as they poked open the suitcase with a stick, the smell became overwhelming, and only then did they realize something sinister might be inside.
Callum, a young man, recently shared a TikTok video that has left his viewers both intrigued and unsettled. In the clip, he and a friend were cruising through their local city when they decided to try their luck with the Randonautica app, just hoping to encounter something paranormal. And the coordinates, they led them to a specific location where they came across this unsettling sight.
It's going down to our car. Yeah. Come move. It's off his face.
The eerie atmosphere intensified as an older man appeared, stumbling towards their car. His erratic behavior suggested he might be under the influence of something. For Callum and his friends, the encounter was unnerving enough, but the comment section added an even stranger twist. Many viewers claim to have seen the same man in other Randonautica videos. Some believe the app keeps directing people to this mysterious figure, perhaps as a way to help him find closure, or some shit like that. Either way, what's really going on here? And if this guy is really being seen in multiple videos, then this app is wild for leading people to such a dangerous man on more than one occasion. Like, what's really going on here? A recent TikTok video features a woman who's likely a mother and grandmother who works at a hospital, and her companions, possibly daughters or close friends. They apparently decided to embark on a spontaneous adventure using the Randonautica app, expecting the usual unexpected twist and maybe some paranormal encounters. However, this particular journey takes an eerie turn The app unexpectedly guides them down a secluded dirt trail, leading them to an unexpected destination, a memorial dedicated to Donna Jean Wilcock.
This is it right here. This is our spot. This is the exact spot on the Randonauting. What is it? What the f? This is the exact spot. It's a freaking memorial?
It's a grave.
No, it's not a grave.
I mean a memorial.
This is so strange.
See, Donna Jean was a 17-year-old girl who was tragically murdered in London, Ontario, Canada, in October of 1983. She was brutally attacked, beaten, raped, and strangled after babysitting. The fact that this app, which is seemingly supposed to be at random, led this group of women directly to this memorial has left them and their viewers deeply unsettled. See, coincidences like these have sparked speculation about the app's possible connection to the unsolved murder, suggesting a possible desire for closure for the victim or her family. Cheyenne is a young woman who has been on several Randonautica adventures with her friends, one of which has gained widespread attention on YouTube and other websites that cover these. On one particular outing, Cheyenne and her friend were parked on the side of a suburban street, and everything seemingly was normal, until her friend noticed a man walking his dog behind their car. And the strange part, the reverse camera didn't show him or his dog there.
Okay, so there's that dude. Keep an eye on that red truck. Now go to your camera.
He's really not there.
Oh my god, it's not focusing.
There. He's walking.
There it goes.
Literally right behind
you
us
guys.
Now. He's right by that mailbox and he's not there.
He's not there and the truck is not there. What the What the He's right there.
Many commenters on the original TikTok video claimed that Cheyenne and her friend had simply mistaken their front camera for the reverse one. But Cheyenne posted multiple follow-up videos insisting it was indeed her reverse camera.
His car is in park. Put it in reverse. Okay. Camera's on. Can you stand in the front for me? So there he is. And where is he? Because last time I checked, that's him. So all these buttons where's the front? Where's the front?
Nowhere to be found.
There's literally no front camera. I don't know why people think I'm lying. I will even go through the cameras on the car. Let's go. Camera 1 on the side. Camera 2 is what you saw. No camera on this side at all. There is no front.
To prove her point, she even returned to the exact same spot where the strange incident occurred during their first Randonautica adventure.
Alright, since everyone is talking about the video and how it does not make sense, we're going to show you. Right now I'm going towards the building and I'm going to stop this so I can flip around and park where we were. Alright, we are in the spot that we are parked. If you notice, we're in the same spot. There's that red car, there's a yellow mailbox, if you guys want to compare. So, if I had a front-facing camera, you guys would see the yellow, greenish mailbox in the rear view. No, I'm in my car, therefore, we don't have it. So, there's that sign. So, the car that everyone's getting mistake by is the Renegade right there. The Renegade everyone is thinking is that car. That's not it. And then there's the truck. Oh, and there's the building. So, the mailbox.
Viewers also noticed other odd details in the videos. In the first recording, the dog accompanying the man seems to appear out of nowhere. And even stranger in the follow-up video, when Cheyenne returns to the street, the exact same man and dog can be seen walking at the end of the road. These unusual occurrences are often described by Randonautica's creators as synchronicities, which they define as meaningful coincidences. And on another day, Cheyenne and her friend decided to use the app again, and this time, it directed them to a location between two fast food restaurants. As they drove past, they spotted a car with all of its doors open, and inside, a man appeared unnaturally slumped over one of the front seats.
If you're gonna think crazy,
what the? Oh.
How far is that? In between McDonald's and Taco Bell.
What the?
I think it's telling me that I need to get off my diet. Yeah,
I'm ready.
Are they dead?
Are they dead?
No. Honk your horn. That's how you're gonna find out.
No.
Hold on, stop.
No, hold on.
What the?
He does not look alive.
Alarmed by this sight, they quickly left the area. It seems experiences like these are common amongst Randonauts. While some adventures lead to positive discoveries, there are many, like Cheyenne's, that dive into bizarre or more unsettling territory. It's honestly part of what makes the app so intriguing and so unpredictable. Eric Gunner, a somewhat popular YouTuber from Mexico, is known for his creepy paranormal and abandoned building exploration videos. One of his recent uploads follows him and a few friends on a Randonautica adventure, and like many of his past videos, it takes a chilling turn. See, in the early hours of the morning, Eric and his friends decide to try their luck with the app. They get into the car and drive to the coordinates Randonautica generated for them. But upon arrival, they realize they have to walk a short distance to the spot, which leads them into a run-down industrial area in the middle of town. As they get closer, they discover that the coordinates led them to this abandoned building. But not being deterred at all by this, they climb over a fence and begin exploring the area. What they find next is truly disturbing. Eric and his friends stumble upon what he describes as a cadaver, which is the Spanish word for a dead human body. And due to YouTube's guidelines, I ain't showing any of the graphic footage here, but you can find the full video on Eric's channel if you still wish to see it. This isn't the first time Randonautica users have come across something as shocking as a dead body, and it raises unsettling questions about how the hell does this app know where to find dead bodies? That right there is the true mystery of this app to me. This short video was uploaded by a woman known as Fit, or Too Much Fit, as she is called on TikTok. And like many others, Fit became intrigued by the idea of trying Randonautica and decided to download the app and follow the coordinates that it provided her.
Okay guys, so this is Randonauting part 2. I honestly was manifesting something weird, creepy that, I don't know, just something out of the normal. And it brought us to this.
And at first, nothing seemed unusual during their trip. I mean, everything appeared normal until their partner pointed out a black trash bag nearby. And curious, they walked over to investigate, but they were immediately hit with an overpowering and unpleasant smell.
I can see that there's a bird like just flying over that like space, but I don't know. What is that? It smells so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, no, what the is that? It is a cat. No, this is so up. Guys, I manifested a so bad. That's something dead for real.
See, upon closer inspection, both Faye and her partner concluded that the smell was coming from a dead cat, or possibly another small animal. This is another experience that serves as a reminder of the unpredictable-ass nature of the Randonautica app, especially when one's intentions aren't entirely positive. Faye herself mentioned that she was hoping to find something strange as well, something creepy, or out of the ordinary, and damn, it seems like this app delivered just that.
Okay guys, so this is Randonauting part 2. I honestly was manifesting something weird, creepy that, I don't know, just something out of the normal, and it brought us to this. Oh my god. Oh my god, no, what the is that? It is a cat. No, this is so up. Guys, I manifested a so bad. That's something dead for real.
Craves a great big hug, his rubber mouse, a roll on the rug. My kitty cat craves a scratch behind his ear.
Find the police so we can see if it's actually a dead body or it's just food.
When cops got there, they confirmed the presence of human remains in the trash bag stuffed inside the suitcase.
This next shorter video comes from a man named Adam DeMarco, who uploaded it in late June 2020. One day, he and his friend Kate decided to try randonauting. Hell, and the coordinates they received led them to a location that was actually nearby. They hopped into their car and drove to the spot, which is a park that Adam knew very well, specifically near a river. But what they encountered at the coordinates was definitely unexpected.
So me and my friend Kate just decided to go randonauting, and the location was really close. It's weird because I was just at this park earlier, so we went back and I had driven past the spot, but I hadn't been there.
What is it?
And just listen to our conversation.
But it looks like a dead animal swimming. Wait, that definitely looks like a dead animal swimming.
It has arms and a mouth.
And we thought it was a log, and it was definitely a dead beaver.
At first, they believed they were looking at a small log floating down the river, but upon closer inspection, it turned out to be some sort of dead animal, likely a beaver that was just drifting downstream. Viewers in the comments speculated it could have been a taxidermied raccoon, but regardless of what it was certainly the last thing Adam and Kate expected to find that afternoon. Yo, this is a great highlight, one of the main reasons that Randonautica advises against children using the app, because you truly never know what you might come across. A man named Brian from Texas uploaded 2 intriguing videos to TikTok that definitely left many of his viewers scratching their heads. See, late one night, after seeing countless videos about Randonautica on his TikTok and Facebook feeds. Brian decided to give the app a try. He downloaded the app, generated a location near his apartment, grabbed his car keys and set off on his late night adventure. And since the coordinates were only 3 minutes away, he didn't feel too apprehensive about exploring the area in the dark and by himself. And what followed next was both eerie and puzzling. When Brian arrived at the location, everything seemed normal at first. There was nothing particularly unusual, and nothing seemed out of place. However, as he continued looking around, something on the ground near a power pole managed to catch his attention.
It's only about 3 minutes away, so we're gonna go check it out. Yeah, and by the way, it's 1 a.m. and I'm by myself. Some people are scared, but what am I gotta be scared of? 3 minutes away? I've seen everything within 3 minutes of my house.
Everywhere you see, right? No empty lots. Brings me to the one empty lot. It's right over here. The exact spot, I can't tell exactly because it closed out, but it's somewhere, it was in the grassy area over here. Significant items. All I see is trash. Foam, typical litter. I don't see anything at all.
Specifically, he noticed an object in the grass next to the base of the pole, and curious, the man bent down to investigate further. And that's when part 1 of his TikTok video just ended for no reason, just leaving his audience on edge.
I don't know the significance, but I said a lot of it's metaphorical. Anywhere in the grass, just more grass. And that.
In the next part, Brian revealed the unsettling discovery that he had made: a California driver's license, old and weathered, with an expiration date from 2004. The find was strange enough, but what he uncovered after doing some quick research made the situation even more chilling.
Texas. California driver's license. I just found this. Now this is unusual. When is this driver's license from? Oh, it expires 2004. So I mean, it's pretty old. It's been expired for 16 years. Born in 1965, California's driver's license, just tucked next to a wooden pole. Made it home, and this is super man killed and shootout with police identified August 14th, 2001. Was supposedly depressed. He killed 2 of his neighbors in the apartment building, and then suicide by cop pretty much. Shot to death by police Monday after charging at SWAT officers with a rifle in his hands. Has been identified as Dwayne, age 36. The first, middle, and last name, and subtracting all the numbers comes out to the correct age, so I know it's him.
See, the license, it apparently belonged to a man back in August 2001 who had been involved in a deadly shootout with the police. Adding to the horror, this man was also discovered to have killed 2 people in his apartment building right before his confrontation with law enforcement. Now, what made this discovery even more confusing was the fact that the man was from California, yet Brian found his license in Texas, hundreds of miles away. Why would Randonautica lead him to such a specific and unsettling item, a relic that's tied to a tragic and violent past? The coincidence was eerie to say the least, and it left Brian and his viewers wondering about the true nature of this app, and what the hell kind of algorithm is it on? Whatever the explanation, the experience was undoubtedly one of the creepiest encounters Brian had ever faced. This unsettling story begins with a young man named Henry and his friends, just a small group of teenagers from Seattle, who decided to try out the Randonautica app. And intrigued by his promise of adventure, they downloaded the app and let it guide them to a location. And the coordinates, it apparently led them to a shoreline in Seattle, where they decided to document their exploration on TikTok, expecting nothing more than a harmless adventure here. As they explored the area, their curiosity led them to a small suitcase just lying among the rocks near the water, and intrigued, they climbed down to get a closer look. Wrapped in a black trash bag, the suitcase seemed more than suspicious, and when they finally opened it, they were hit with a nauseatingly bad smell that immediately made them uneasy.
Gabby, go. I'll hold your stuff.
Bro. Wait, open it. Open it.
Able to sleep.
It stinks, y'all.
It washed up. It's
Oh! Oh! Okay, so she's calling the police so we can see if it's actually a dead body or it's just food.
Alarmed and unsure of what they had stumbled upon, one of the girls in the group called the police to report their disturbing discovery. In the background of their TikTok video, one of the teenagers can be heard exclaiming, "Guys, it stinks, y'all." When the police arrived, they conducted a thorough investigation of the scene. And to the kids' horror, it was revealed that the suitcase contains human remains. The authorities continued their search of the area and discovered several more bags nearby, all containing additional body parts. Further investigation indicated that the remains most likely belonged to two individuals that were believed to be a young couple from the Seattle area. This horrifying discovery quickly went viral. The TikTok video documenting the event garnered over 24 million views around the time and was covered extensively by US news outlets, leaving audiences shocked and deeply unsettled. And as for the teenagers, man, the experience left a significant impact on them. Since the incident, they have not posted anything further on TikTok, most likely just grappling with the traumatic nature of what they found. Man, the Randonautica app can get dark and unpredictable as hell. Another TikTok user, Tyler, shared his own unsettling experience with the Randonautica app. Along with a group of friends, he decided to embark on an adventure, setting their intent to evil. As they made their way toward the coordinates generated by the app, they encountered something truly eerie. A woman standing across the road, staring directly at them.
Doors. Oh my god, Tyler!
Her unsettling presence immediately put them boys on edge. And then adding to this creepy encounter, the woman had a small black suitcase and a shopping trolley with her. Like, what the hell? Strangely, the suitcase bore a striking resemblance to the one from the infamous first Randonautica story involving human remains. This eerie similarity only deepened the group's unease, making them question whether they had stumbled upon something far darker than they had anticipated.
Bro. Wait, open it. Open it.
able to sleep.
It stinks, y'all.
It washed up. It's
Oh! Oh! Okay, so she's calling the police so we can see if it's actually a dead body or it's just food.
A young woman named Rachel Reynardson, known on TikTok as Rachel, shared a series of unsettling videos documenting her Randonautica experience. And just a few days after downloading this app, she decided to try it out with her brother during a family gathering in Northern California. Intrigued by the idea, they decided to explore the location that the app gave them, which wasn't far from the family's house at all.
Hello to my TikTok that probably nobody watches, but there is a Randonaut location right by our house. So my brother and I are gonna go check it out. I'm a little scared seeing the other Randonauts on TikTok, but here we go. Okay, this is weird because we just got here and this is like the only spot in our neighborhood that does not have any houses. It's just straight forest. I'm in flip-flops. This is a bad idea, but we're like 50 yards away. All right, there was, yeah, there's like literally garbage that's dragged all the way down here. There's a soccer ball, a wrapper, a ton of stuff right there. We just got to this randomly flat, clear area when nothing else is clear.
As they walked, the coordinates led them deeper and deeper into the woods, and despite the growing unease of venturing so damn far, they kept going until they reached the exact spots the coordinates led them to. And to their surprise, they discovered a collection of old bones just scattered on the ground. Yo, this discovery alone was enough to scare the shit out of them. But the true terror began when they realized that they were not alone. See, Rachel and her brother spotted someone lurking in the distance, just watching and following them through the trees.
Bone though.
I know. Okay, but I'm not kidding you. There's literally somebody in the forest right there. There's literally another bone.
Now.
And there was...
Feeling a surge of panic, they just decided to leave the area immediately. But as they made their way back, they noticed the figure was still nearby, just keeping a creepy, close watch on them.
Right behind that tree.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I wonder if I come this way. I'm so ready to go.
He's literally sitting behind that tree.
What would he be doing sitting behind a tree?
Because he's a mountain hillbilly.
Dude, the mosquito is huge. What if he's calling the cops on us?
What's he gonna do? Two people are walking through the forest?
Okay. Just when I thought this was over, there's literally somebody in the forest. He's following us through the forest? Oh my god, he's right there. He's literally, there's a guy in the forest right there. Oh my god, Brent, I want to go. I'm so scared. He's literally, there's a guy.
And to make matters worse, on their way out, they came across several trees that were marked with the word stop, spray painted in bright red. Now, the ominous message only added to their fear, and they hurried back to the safety of their family's house. Although Rachel and her brother escaped without any harm, the experience left them shaken. Many viewers of Rachel's TikTok videos, they commented on how fortunate they were to leave the forest when they did, letting her know how quickly things could have taken a much darker turn if she and her bros stayed there any longer.
Bone though.
I know. Okay, but I'm not kidding you. There's literally somebody in the forest right there. What the? There's literally another bone.
Now.
And there was...
What's he gonna do? Two people are walking through the forest?
Okay. Just when I thought this was over, there's literally somebody in the forest. He's following us through the forest? Oh my god, he's right there. He's literally, there's a guy in the forest right there. Oh my god, Brent, I want to go. I'm so scared. He's literally, there's a guy.
This set of eerie videos come from a TikTok user named Kathy Gallinger, a mother and a wife who frequently shares her paranormal experiences. Often centered around her own home, Kathy has previously uploaded videos capturing what she believes to be ghostly activity in her neighbor's yard. She's also shared stories about her childhood home, where she claims her encounters with the supernatural honestly first began.
Okay guys, so I said I'd share pics of the house I grew up in. I probably remember being in this house from the time I was about maybe 5 until almost 10 years old. Now the outside of it speaks for itself, although over the years it has gotten a lot worse. Looks like it needs a new roof. The upstairs window where you see the satellite dish, that was my parents' room. On the far side where you can see there's like a camper, an RV or whatever back there, my window faced back that way, there was an old garage, which is probably hard to see in this photo. And here's like, you know, it was like a duplex. There were other people living to the far left there, so we shared the veranda. But yeah, that is the house where I had a lot of experiences as a child. That is the house where the sleep paralysis started for me and the voices.
And recently, Kathy's daughter convinced her to try the Randonautica app, though Kathy was hesitant at first. Eventually she agreed, more than likely just to humor her daughter, or simply to pass the time on a quiet weekend. But Kathy soon realized the app might be more unsettling than what she expected. The coordinates it generated took her back to her childhood neighborhood, specifically to a patch of bushes across the street from the very house that she once called home. A house that she has long associated with strange and paranormal occurrences.
Okay guys, so my daughter talked me into trying this randonauting thing. And the location it gave us was right across the street from that freaking creepy house I showed you earlier in one of my TikToks. This is the house. There's the proof. It's the address it gave us across the street from that creepy house I grew up in that I showed you guys earlier. There's the trail it wants us to take that's across the street from the creepy house, and this is the creepy store that used to be here that's all closed down. We'll keep you updated. This should be interesting.
And despite feeling uneasy, Kathy decided to explore the area the app directed her to. And what she found only added to the creepiness. A shovel and a freshly dug mound of dirt that was just hidden in the bushes.
Okay, so we went down that little path that I told you guys about across the street from the old house I grew up in, and we found this, and it's a mound of dirt that looked like it had been dug up, and there you go, shovel and an ice pick in the middle of the woods, like someone had been digging there. It was really creepy, and there was a lot of mosquitoes, so we didn't stick around. We just got out of there, but that's the update, guys.
And this discovery was enough to deeply unsettle both Kathy and her daughter, prompting them both to leave the area immediately. Viewers of Kathy's TikTok, they were quick to compare her life to the plot of a horror movie or something. And honestly, it's hard to disagree with that. This video is a particularly intriguing one for me. Shared on TikTok by a username Blanca Gagnon, known on the platform as Moonlight Mama 3. Blanca typically posts a mix of lighthearted, funny content and spiritual videos. But this time, she decided to venture to something entirely different. See, what sets this video apart is that she combined the popular app Randonautica with TikTok's reality ripple effect, a feature of TikTok that's said to detect movement, whether from humans or, as some people believe, from otherworldly spirits that could be lurking nearby. This unique approach made her exploration completely stand out. Blanca had received coordinates from the Randonautica app, and upon arriving at the designated location, she found herself in a cemetery. What made this even more eerie was that the coordinates pointed to one specific tombstone, and using the reality ripple effect at the site, she discovered that this particular tombstone, it seemed to have an energy about it, something the effect supposedly highlights as spiritual or paranormal activity. Naturally, such a discovery has sparked mixed reactions. While many viewers were fascinated and took the reality ripple effect as evidence of spiritual energy, other people were quick to dismiss it, claiming that this effect doesn't detect anything paranormal at all. It is all worth noting that opinions on this TikTok feature are sharply divided. We got one side that believes it serves its intended purpose and can pick up on unexplained presences, and we have the other side where it views it as nothing more than a gimmick with no basis in science. Regardless of where you stand on the debate, Blanca's experience raises some interesting questions about this connection that's apparently between technology apps like Randonautica and the possibility of the paranormal.
Okay, but I'm not kidding you. There's literally somebody in the forest right there. There's literally another bone.
Now.
And there was...
What's he gonna do? Two people are walking through the forest?
Okay. Guys, when I thought this was over, there's literally somebody in the forest. He's following us to the forest. Oh my god, he's right there. He's literally, there's a guy in the forest right there. Oh my god, Brent, I want to go. I'm so scared. He's literally...
Listen, he's having no trouble.
Could you say it again?
He feller in the water. I love the rich. Holy goodness, Kellogg's mini wheats.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
What the fuck? Oh my god, is she following us?
Okay, this is really weird. What the hell?
So we have Angelo, a well-known YouTuber that you might recognize from his channel, Exploring with Angelo. And if you follow his stuff, you know Stranger to his thrilling and eerie adventures, often taking them into haunted forests and forgotten, abandoned buildings. Yo, but this time he's venturing to something a bit different. This damn Randonautica app. See, this app has been trending all over social media, sparking this man's curiosity. Yo, but little does he know, that night's adventure will take a dark and sinister turn that he never saw coming at all.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Randonautica adventure. So I haven't done this for a couple of days, been working on some other stuff, and for those of you that don't know what Randonautica is, it is this crazy app that takes you on nutso adventures. You find some weird stuff, strange things sometimes, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Can also be kind of scary. Anyways, it uses sort of like a quantum physics. You use an intent and it brings you to a point on your map, and sometimes there are things actually related to your intent.
With his flashlight cutting through the dense forest, Angelo sets off, eager for another exciting exploration. Yo, but barely 2 minutes in, an unsettling feeling creeps over him, like he's being watched. He tries to shake it off, attributing this shit to maybe being his nerves acting up. But the eerie silence around him only intensifies the situation overall. Something about this stillness tells him that he's not alone out there.
I just heard something. Hello? Somebody's like out there, or that's kind of weird. Heard something. Thought I heard something over here too. Oh, what the f? Hi? Can I help you? What the f? Okay, that's creepy. What are you doing?
The figure stands motionless in the shadows, with his gaze just fixed on Angelo, not blinking and unyielding.
Okay, this is really weird. What the hell? Why are you just standing there? Okay, this is getting really weird. Hello? Okay. Why is he just standing there? Okay, I don't know what your problem is, but...
Yo, Angelo's heart races as a surge of instinct just kicks in. He steps back cautiously, and his eyes never left the stranger, just waiting there ready to react.
What is this deal? Okay, he just like motioned towards me. Where the hell is he going? Okay, are you
Sorry for all the swearing, guys, but like...
And without a word, the hooded man slowly turns and begins to walk away, just disappearing into the thick darkness of the forest. As Angelo watches, his mind racing with so many questions. Like, was this just a random wanderer passing through? Like, who the hell was that?
Yeah. I'm gonna avoid going in that direction. I don't know what to make of that, but let's just hope they left. What the hell was that all about? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who the hell that guy was and why he was just standing there. It's like he was watching me. Okay, that was weird. Okay, I'm gonna just continue on. I think he's gone at this point, because that was just weird.
Thinking the stranger has finally left, this man Angelo still presses on, with his flashlight steady as hell as he ventures deeper into this forest. Yet, the image of the creepy figure lingers in his thoughts, a constant unease that's just been gnawing at him. And just when he starts to believe the worst is over.
Alright, Halton Hills, what is your deal with the weirdos? What the hell? What the heck?
A multicolored skull, half buried in the dirt, is just lying there, with its vibrant colors just standing out against the dark, wet ground.
What the heck is this? I don't know what this is. It looks like a... There's definitely something on it. I thought I heard something. What the hell? Looks like some lights out there. Probably a house or something. There are like houses on one side of this.
Angelo hears faint rustling sounds coming from the edge of the forest. With his senses heightened, he cautiously moves toward the noise. And as he gets closer, the rustling gets louder.
Kind of creepy, but... Okay. Well, let's just hope that dude is completely gone, because... What the f... Okay, no, I think that's just a tree. No. Oh, you again. What the... Okay. Nope. What's this guy's problem? Oh, he's coming. Okay. Oh, that's creepy. Oh. Look, what is this dude's problem? Yo, stay! No! Okay. What the?
And then, through the shadows, he finally sees it. Something or someone is moving within the darkness. The creepy figure reappears, and this time, emerging from the opposite side of the forest, moving with eerie silence. The person tries to approach Angelo from a more hidden, stealthy angle, just carefully staying out of view. With his heart pounding, Angelo decides that he's had enough. He quickly makes his way out of the forest, just keeping his eyes fixed on the path ahead and glancing over his shoulder with every few steps, just hoping he's finally lost that stranger. The weight of the situation presses on him as he moves faster, and when he finally reaches his call, this man breathes a deep sigh of relief, starts the engine, and begins speeding away. The terror of the night lingers in his mind, an experience that he'll probably never forget. I mean, it is unsettling how often we take the safety of our everyday lives for granted. Cause if Angelo had not reacted when he did, he could have easily found himself in a far more dangerous situation.
Okay, this is really weird. What the hell? Why are you just standing there? Okay, this is getting really weird. Hello? Okay. Why is he just standing there? Okay, I don't know what your problem is, but... What the... Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. What's this guy's problem? Oh, he's coming. Okay. Oh, that's creepy. Oh. Yo, what is this dude's problem? Yo, stay! No! Okay. What the?
Down to the taxi cab to get Elwood's things. This awful man.
It's closing all of a sudden.
Meet Colton, Cassie, and Tanner. 3 YouTubers you might know from the channel Mindseed TV, where they deep dive into the paranormal, exploring haunted forests and abandoned places. And this time, however, they decide to take a different route. They decide to use the Randonautica app, and they don't realize it yet, but the night of September 11th, 2020 will become a terrifying experience that they'll never forget. Randonautica was going viral back then, and their fans had been urging them to try it for themselves.
I just want to say for the record, I think this is dumb.
Alright.
I just want to put that out there.
I think it's cool.
I mean, I think the concept is cool.
I think getting people out and exploring, it's kind of like...
If you get 1 in 10, at least you went out and you did something, you know?
It's kind of like, this is a weird comparison, but it's kind of like Pokemon Go.
I was just going to say, the Pokemon Go,
yeah. Pokemon Go. It got people out there walking, chilling, stuff,
So they downloaded the app, set their intention, and were soon sent on their first location, a spot near the shore of the Ohio River.
Dude, look at all the fucking eyes out there. Can you guys see that shit?
Yeah, our phones aren't even picking up, I don't think.
Holy shit, the bugs are insane.
Hey, Bear.
When they reached the location, their flashlights revealed something a bit unsettling. Something that looked like multiple eyes staring back at them from the bushes. They can't make out exactly what it is, but this sight alone is enough to send a chill down their spines. But despite their fear, their curiosity, and their fans kept them moving forward. They ventured deeper into the dark forest.
What could be big enough to make this path right here, like with all these branches and shit broke down?
It's not. I don't even know what they have here as far as wildlife goes exactly, you know?
And as they push further along this trail, they begin to notice signs that something large has recently passed through. Broken branches, flattened grass, and a faint, earthy scent.
The fuck is that?
Do you see anything?
No.
I don't know. There's a path here, so I say we just keep going. Let's keep moving. Yeah, let's do this.
You want to keep going through this?
That's where it says to go, right?
Hold on. Double check. Yeah, it's like straight through here, and then we just make a left towards the water.
Okay.
Oh, look at this shit.
What is it?
It's a motherfucking fish skeleton. Well, yeah.
Well, here, grab mine's tail.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Ooh, wow. What kind of fish is that? This looks like a rockfish or something.
Whoa, that's fucking weird looking.
When they arrive at the designated spot, they make a bizarre discovery. Something that looks like a large fish skeleton. Its bones bleached white and eerie against the dark ground. It is an odd find, but it's not anything too frightening yet. Just as they decide to turn back, just thinking that maybe they've seen it all.
Oh, look at that trail back.
Yeah, that one's big. It's got a weird skull.
Yeah.
Like maybe the salty sea, but most lakes don't just have a bunch of fish skeletons all over, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I definitely heard that one right there.
A low, guttural growl rumbles from the bushes nearby. The group freezes, their flashlights just frantically scanning the windows, hoping to catch a glimpse of whatever made that sound.
You guys heard that one, right?
Another growl echoes through the trees, louder and closer this time. They can feel it. Something is watching them. With no choice but to head back to their car, they begin walking down the same path, apparently heading straight toward whatever it is that was lurking on them in the darkness.
Let's go that way. Like fast. Over that. I'm good.
Careful, look down when you're walking too.
Now suddenly, a third growl erupts. This time, so close. It feels as though it was right next to them. Without hesitation, they break into a full sprint, adrenaline surging through their veins as they race through the bushes, just desperate to escape whatever the hell was following them.
Fucking shit.
Yo, where's the car? I know that we just came down the path, but where the fuck is the car? Dude, we need to get to the fucking car right now. There it is. I think that's the path. Yeah. Look, there's the, those tower things.
After a while, they finally burst out of the forest. Breathless, but safe. Shaken and stunned, they pile into their car, and they speed the hell off, leaving the dark woods and their Randonautica experiment behind. Yo, that night was nothing what they had expected. Man, so after hearing this, would you dare try Randonautica for yourself? Meet Tony, a popular British YouTuber from the channel Hunting the Unknown, known for his eerie explorations of abandoned buildings and paranormal investigations. Tony usually ventures into the unknown with a group of friends, but tonight, the man's going solo. What begins as a typical night of exploration, guided by this mysterious Randonautica app, guided by this mysterious or demonic Randonautica app, quickly spirals into one of his most terrifying experiences. So it's January 24th, 2023. It's a cold winter night, and Tony's plan is quite simple. Test out this infamous Randonautica app. And for all of us who aren't familiar, Randonautica generates random coordinates, often leading users to strange or unsettling locations. At first, Tony thinks it will be harmless fun, but little does he know, this night will leave him deeply shaken.
So this is called an S-Box. Pretty much does the same thing. What the f***? Someone just knocked on the car. Oh no, my lights are knocked down, but someone just knocked on the car. So it's like tap. Hear noises. So yeah, let's show all the SP7. So not SP7, sorry, it's a ghost box. Pretty much the same thing. Does a job. I'm going to use that, and I'm not going to be here for long, guys, because I've seen these videos and they say things follow you and that when you do these Randonautica videos. I'm not too sure how true that is. Can't believe I'm doing this.
He starts his adventure sitting in his car, excited as hell as he's talking to the camera. The Randonautica app has already set his course. Almost immediately, the light in his car starts to flicker, followed by a loud knock against the side of his vehicle. Startled but determined, Tony decides to step out and follow the coordinates into the darkness.
Signature crypt. Oh mate, church bells are going.
And armed with a flashlight and a camera, Tony stumbles upon an abandoned crypt that was just hidden among the trees. The eerie silence of the night is suddenly shattered by the unsettling sound of church bells ringing in the damn distance. This sound sends a chill down his spine, but Tony still presses on, just determined to discover what lies ahead.
What? I heard someone scream.
Suddenly, a baby's cry echoes through the woods, just freezing him in his tracks. His eyes widen with fear as he scans the area, but there's no sign of anyone nearby. Yo, let's play back the sound real quick, so you can hear it more clearly. A child's cry in the middle of a dark forest. Late at night, nothing about this situation makes sense. Yet, despite the growing fear, Tony, driven by his curiosity and, I don't know, some sense of bravery, he just decides to keep moving forward.
This place is just weird.
With his instincts and his whole being screaming to him that something is very wrong with this place. But the app's coordinates points him further into the damn woods. Despite the unease growing in his stomach, Tony chooses to ignore his instincts and press on.
I've done this and I've actually got some spooky locations. Usually I've done these Randonautica videos. It's taking me to people's private land or the middle of nowhere and there's nothing there at all, like fields. But this time, it's just a spooky place. I'm pretty sure I was in the car and knock on the door. What the f?
A scream suddenly pierces the stillness of the night, and Tony's heart races as he searches desperately for the source of the scream. But he sees nothing. Let's replay the audio for you. As you listen, the scream is unmistakable. It's a sharp and terrifying sound that sends a wave of dread over him. Still unsure of what's happening here, Tony moves further into the woods as the K2 meter begins lighting up, signaling paranormal activity nearby.
Sit down. Oh, sit down. It's gonna be one of the shortest videos. Oh my god, no, don't go off, please. I need to get going, guys, I mean, I can't. Oh my god, please. Hello? Who are you? Oh no, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away.
Then, it happens again, a strange and unsettling sound that echoes through the trees.
It's trying to drain my light, I'm not sure.
As Tony's flashlight cuts through this darkness, something appears from the shadow. Yo, it's a pale white face that's just watching him from a distance.
Who's that? What the f is that? What the f? Oh, what the f? What the f?
The sight freezes him in place for a moment, but the terror quickly overpowers him, and without another second thought, he bolts it out of there, sprinting back towards the safety of his car.
I'm not sure what to see. A demon or something, I don't know what to see, guys. Guys, I'm getting out of there. I'm gonna have to go. I'm getting out of there.
Tony reaches his car, heart is beating, and drives out the woods as fast as he can. He's made it out unharmed, but to this day, the mystery of what he encountered in that forest remains unsolved to him, and Tony admits that the memory still haunts him to this day. The comments on this video were flooded with speculation. Some viewers believed it was a demon, while others believed it was a prank, but one thing is certain. Tony's fear seemed real, and Randonautica damn sure looked like it led him straight into a nightmare.
What is that? What the is that? What the What the
A free trip after just 20.
By jail,
So I dug my heels in deeper.
Eric Gunner, a somewhat popular YouTuber from Mexico, is known for his creepy paranormal explorations and abandoned building videos. And this particular video was no exception. See, him and a few of his friends, they decided to try the Randonautica in the early hours of the morning. They all piled into the car, eagerly heading to the location that the app generated for them. And when they got there, they all exit the vehicle and walk the remaining distance to their destination. The coordinates led them to what appears to be an industrial, rundown area in the heart of town. As they realize the spot is within an abandoned building, they jump over a fence and begin their search. Man, and what they uncovered, it is not for the faint of heart. Eric and his friends tragically come across to what he refers to as a cadaver, which translates to a human, which is pretty much a dead human, which is pretty much a dead human body. And to comply with YouTube's terms and conditions, I'm not showing any of this graphic content. So if you want to see the full video of this shit, make sure you visit Eric's channel. But this isn't the first time Randonauts have stumbled upon a body, leading many to wonder how the app seems to direct people to such eerie locations. Today we're diving into the chilling Randonautica adventure of Haley, a 24-year-old from Mississippi whose eerie encounter sparked a widespread online speculation. See, Haley's adventure began just like many others, out of curiosity. She followed the coordinates from the Randonautica app, driving for about 15 minutes to an isolated and unfamiliar spot. At first glance, the location seemed harmless, a quiet park, surrounded by dense trees, silent except for the occasional rustle of leaves. Haley got out of her car, phone in hand, and began recording her exploration.
Alright, going randonauting, and it took us to this shady park in the middle of nowhere, so let's see what we find. All we see so far is like trees.
Now, what she didn't realize at the time was that her camera briefly captured something she failed to notice. Someone was lurking behind a tree nearby, just watching her every move.
A bridge. I think we have to go over this bridge, and our location's a little down there. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Should we keep going?
It was here that she noticed something even stranger. See, in the distance, a woman appeared, dressed in an extremely long and old-fashioned gown. And this woman moved with an eerie slowness, her presence feeling just out of place and wrong.
What the fuck? Oh my god, is she following us?
The woman began to move toward her steps deliberately and wrong. And panic started to set in as Haley's breathing started to quicken. Suddenly the video cut off, leaving viewers in suspense, wondering what had happened next. Haley did upload the video to TikTok, where it quickly went viral, amassing millions of views. The haunting footage and unanswered questions captivated viewers, but the response was divided. Some viewers believed it was a genuine encounter, urging Haley to be more cautious while using Randonautica, and others speculated that the video was damn sure staged, citing its cinematic quality and the sudden, unexplained ending. I'm more so on the latter side of things.
What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Should we keep going? What the fuck? Oh my god, is she following us?
Meet Charles and Jessica, a couple with a shared passion for exploring haunted locations. Through their YouTube channel, Near Shadows, they document their spine-chilling adventures in places like Eerie Woods, capturing every eerie detail for their audience. On the warm summer night of July 6, 2020, they set off on an adventure in Ohio that will leave viewers with more questions than answers. This time they weren't just searching for ghosts. They decided to use Randonautica, the infamous app known for leading users to strange and often disturbing places. After hearing bizarre stories from others who had encountered inexplicable events using this app, Charles and Jessica were just eager to see what would happen to them. What started as an innocent curiosity quickly spiraled into a terrifying experience. Following the coordinates provided by the app, the couple found themselves deep in the woods.
Oh. Okay, I know I'm not crazy.
No.
Hello?
I heard that too. That's all.
And out of nowhere, a honking noise echoed from the darkness, coming from some nearby bush. They carefully approached the source of the sound.
Somebody's in here. Okay, do I go in? Oh. Is that whistle? Is that a... Oh my god. Is that a body? Is that a... No, that's definitely some...
There's a body over there?
There's... Hey! Baby, there's somebody over here.
I'm not...
Babe.
With their flashlights cutting through the shadows, it revealed an unnerving sight. A figure just crouching in the bushes, still, and wearing a grotesque mask, and seemingly all tied up. A mix of fear and concern flooded over Charles as he stepped closer, something that I would not do, wondering if this person needed help. But as he approached, the figure suddenly lunged to his feet, and the video abruptly cuts off, leaving viewers in suspense. And when Charles and Jessica uploaded the footage to Near Shadows, it quickly went viral. Some believed they had stumbled upon a crime scene, but there was damn sure others that questioned if this entire encounter had been staged. With no further updates or follow-up from the couple, the mystery remains unsolved, leaving behind only the unsettling footage and a mountain of unanswered questions. Let me know what you guys thought about that one.
No, that's definitely some...
There's a body over there?
There's... Hey! Baby, there's somebody over here. Babe.
This eerie Randonautica video, uploaded by TikTok user Kelly Villaris, quickly went viral and left viewers puzzled. Titled Reverse Camera Freakout, the clip shows Villaris and her friends encountering what seems to be a supernatural phenomena. The group had pulled over on the side of the road, and that's when they noticed two men slowly walking toward their vehicle. At first, everything appeared normal, but then things took a strange turn. When they checked the vehicle's rear view, the screen displayed nothing but the empty road behind them. Despite clearly seeing the two men there in real life, the camera showed no sign of them whatsoever.
Oh my god, okay. People?
The footage alternates between showing the men and the camera feed, adding to this unnerving atmosphere. While some believe it's a hoax, others believe that it could be a glitch in the Matrix, or even a sign of ghostly activity. What's your take on this bizarre footage?
Okay. Oh. What's this guy's problem? Oh, he's coming. Okay. Oh, that's creepy. Yo, what is this dude's problem? Yo, stay! No! Okay. What the?
One sip of fruit punch shakes the August bones and queen works only occasionally.
What is that?
Hey, are you alright?
Okay.
Whoa!
Yo, what the fuck? What the?
What is that? What is that?
I don't know. Some kind of meat, perhaps? Oh, God.
This video comes from the YouTuber Jaskino, and his first intention was death, into which the app took them near the river, where they found a mysterious chest.
You can see that. And go big or go home, I guess.
Go big or go home. Yep, well, alright then.
Already looking weird. Looking wide open here. Look at the grill. Look at it. This guy's sitting on that rock.
What?
There's something in here.
Come on.
Let's open it. 3, 2, 1.
What the hell? What is there?
Damn, that stinks.
It's a doll?
It's a doll?
Cool. Okay. Yep. Oh my god, what the hell? That scared me. Why? Look at that. That's a little shoe. Yeah. There's dirt and stuff on it. Is that blood? No, this is really orange. That's gross.
Their next target was a demon, and the app led them to an abandoned mall. and they actually met someone there.
This is where we're at right now. It's a massive abandoned mall. The one thing I'm scared of this place, and I'll be 100% honest with you, is other people being inside.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to encounter like a gang. They're not. No. Oh, dude, it's locked.
Is that locked? Is that a little spot?
Oh, there's a hole right there. Actually, I think I could fit right through there. Actually, I just see like a leg sticking out. Hello?
Sir? Man?
Hello? Hello? It doesn't look like he's breathing. It doesn't look like he's breathing.
Need a cop?
Let's,
You're right.
Let's go back to the car. Oh no. Bro! He's legit walking towards us. What the f? Get back here.
There's a mile. Dude, that's so...
So we have this guy Omar from the YouTube channel Omar Gosh TV, along with other creators that went along with him, and they was out randonauting at around 3 a.m.
What the heck?
Hey, you okay, man? You doing all right?
What?
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool.
They didn't notice anything unusual at first, but the deeper they ventured into the woods, the darker this shit became.
It's like another dirt road. Some of these roads lately.
You know, this Randonautica thing, it sent me into the woods last time too, just like this. Yo!
What's up?
Oh. There's something in the... No, they're shoes. There's a bunch of garbage here. Wait, what?
Hello?
Did you hear that? It sounded like a voice over there.
They decided to return the next day for a closer exploration of the area.
Oh my god! Bro, it is a body! Oh my god! Dude, that's a body! Oh my god! That's a person!
Go near there. No.
Bro, no. Oh my god. Bro, that ain't no body. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, dude.
It's a prop, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Why would somebody do that, man?
Yeah, there's even like, you know, like the Halloween fake blood on it.
I'm blown away right now, man. Legitly, there was a body.
My heart is
like
pounding out of my chest right now.
In the middle of these woods, in the middle of nowhere.
Dude, I thought legit, it looked like a little, like maybe like a teenage boy or something.
The next video comes from TikTok user 8Marie, who, along with some friends, decided to test out Randonautica. And just like many others, they were led to a suspicious location. As they neared the destination, something unusual caught her attention.
Why did we just go to this quantum point and this whole fucking person is Sky? Oh my I can't. What if the person shows up in my rear view camera? No, bitch, I can't.
It was a person suddenly appeared out of nowhere. I was just walking straight toward their car. But that wasn't all. Soon after, another mysterious figure appeared, both walking toward them through the darkness of the woods. The group was left wondering, what were these strangers doing in the woods at night? And why did this app lead them to this unsettling encounter? I really feel like people can program their locations in these apps. So this next video is from the YouTube channel Crypto NWO, and this man went randonauting at night with his sister. And at first, the attention they put into the app was happiness.
First thing that we're gonna manifest in this video is something that everybody wants. If you don't want it, I'm concerned for you. It is called happiness. That's what we're gonna be manifesting. All right, so we're at this location right now. I'm rocking a GoPro on my head. Remember that the coordinate was actually on the center of the road. That's where the coordinate was. I want you to read that sign over there. Zoom into that sign. Fresh burgers, fries, and funnel cakes.
Oh,
that
yeah.
is happiness. That's the definition of happiness, bro.
Throw your hands up, throw your hands up.
But the second intention was torture, and it led them to a mysterious house where they found something very interesting.
Manifesting in this one here is torture. We're gonna be manifesting torture. That could mean anything. That could mean actual literal torture. That could mean emotional torture, mental torture. Torture.
Okay.
It's that nice house.
No, it's this.
Okay, so this is the house it took us to.
The freaking hell is that?
What?
Look at that.
Oh my god, it's a briefcase. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh my god.
What the f?
Okay.
Their final intention was unknown, and this took them to a whole nother house. But what happened next was truly terrifying.
We're doing it. Anomaly, Australian National University, finding a location. We're gonna be focusing on unknown. Unknown. The unknown.
The unknown. Shit. Maybe I should just pull up a little bit.
Yeah, I think this is where they live. I think they live here.
Oh crap. Oh my god. What?
No, chill, relax. Don't worry, relax.
I'm sorry, I'm out of here. I'm going.
Go, right now. Leave. Bro, he left.
Put the fucking camera away!
Bro, I'm trying to get there.
Oh my god, he's high beaming me again. Kev, what the f, man? He's following us. Why are you recording him?
Bro, I'm trying to get his fucking face.
Okay, I need to. Okay. Oh my god, this is dead end.
It's not a dead end. Go right. Make a right. He's coming. Oh, he's far. I don't know. No. I think they're just messing with us. I think they're messing with us.
Why the f would they be messing with us?
Just go. No,
A YouTuber from Exploring with Tom, a video that I previously covered, but I wanted to give a more detailed look into what he found. The app led him to an eerie, abandoned building, and as he explored the dark, empty space, he suddenly heard a strange knock echoing nearby. Intrigued and a bit uneasy, Tom decided to investigate what or who was behind this damn noise. But as you're about to see, this man's curiosity quickly turned into regret, as it proved to be a decision that he would never forget.
You're taking me here? I don't get it. This is so dangerous right now. Oh man, that is so creepy. That is why am I doing this? This isn't even funny. I shouldn't be doing this for the video. Right guys, I'm gonna just walk in very slowly. I don't know. I really do not know. I honestly don't know whatsoever. What the f? Yo, what? Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the
Queen works only occasionally.
A free trip after just 20.
By jail, si onestamente.
So I dug my heels in deeper.
This one comes from a TikTok user called Your Mom's Silly Sausage, and they decided to go randonauting with a group of friends one night. At their first location, They didn't come across anything strange or anything unusual, so they weren't expecting anything out of the ordinary here. But things took a weird turn when the group noticed a vehicle that passed them multiple times. At first, shit seemed like a coincidence, but then the car stopped right behind them, and it stayed there, which would make me feel uneasy. So I definitely understand how they feel in this situation. Curious, they decided to check their reversing camera to see if they could get a better look at the car.
Freaking the fuck
So guys, except it wasn't this road yet.
Randonauting.
It wasn't this road yet. There was another
squad.
I have updates, so stay tuned.
So the first location, nothing. Holy shit! Look at my glow though. Still.
Yeah, so I head to the second location now.
Yeah, there's not fucking there.
Okay, we're randonauting, right? We're randonauting. There's a truck right there, but it's not fucking seen on the fucking screen.
How the fuck is it there? But it's not.
He's speeding up! He's speeding up! He's speeding up! He's speeding up! Yo! Chanting's speeding! Chanting's speeding!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He's falling! He's falling! He's falling!
Oh my god! Go, 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 go!
And to their shock, the camera didn't show the car at all, even though they could clearly see it right behind them. This eerie discrepancy made them question what the hell was really going on here. As soon as he started driving again, the mysterious vehicle began following them, matching their speed exactly. Whenever they sped up, the damn car did the same. Yo, it seemed like this car was intentionally tailing them. A scene straight out of Jeepers Creepers or something. Yo, panicked, they attempted to shake the car off, and luckily, they managed to escape and find a safe place to pull over. Now, of course, this could all just be a coincidence. Now, maybe the driver was simply heading in the same direction. Maybe the driver knew them. I don't know. But there's still one lingering question here. Now, why didn't the rearview camera detect the car when it was clearly there? And we've seen this before in previous Randonautica videos as well. And why did this car seem to chase them, matching their every move? Man, I don't know. What do you guys think? Was this real or staged? Omar from the YouTube channel Omar Men's and his friend decided to go randonauting at night. Now their first stop was a typical house, and when they arrived, they saw somebody inside of it. The marked location was in the yard behind the house, and they debated whether it was a good idea to continue exploring with someone home.
It looks abandoned, man. Should we try and do it?
Destination is on the right.
This is where we are right now. There's a dead end. What is that? Freaking hedge? It's leading us to a hedge. Why would it lead us to a hedge?
Like if you look carefully, like you can see like that.
Yo, there's a house there though.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the hell's in the window, bro? Are you seeing that right now?
I think somebody's like watching us. Other people, it's kind of illegal.
Yeah.
Suddenly, someone left the house and stared at them strangely, making them feel uneasy. They quickly decided to leave and continue their search elsewhere. And their next destination, it took them to an abandoned RV, and they decided to check it out.
No way. Bro, what if there's someone in the RV? Bro, this has to be the sketchiest thing I've ever done in my life. Yo, what the hell? Look at this, bro. Yo, someone's pack of smokes. Someone's been here.
Yeah, some beer cans.
Yo, what the hell? Bro, there was just a noise from out there.
Nearby was a dilapidated building filled with trash and old, random items. As they explored the house, they began to hear strange noises coming from different rooms, and to investigate, they used a spirit box in hopes of making contact.
Can you tell us your name?
Rose. Yo, that was so clear.
Rose.
That was beyond clear.
I think it just said it again, too. Is your name Rose?
It said Rose again, bro. That's the third time it said Rose.
Was this your house? Yo, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yo, honestly, same. Bro, that said death.
In here? I don't know what it's saying.
Man, I don't know, but like, it said Rose like 4 or 5 times right there. Please help.
Whoa! Where are you? We can help you. I don't know. Are we in your house?
Soon after this, the strange noises grew louder. Feeling uneasy, they searched the building to make sure they were alone, just to find out that they weren't.
Bro, you hear that? Oh my god. Bro, what the happened?
The sound of loud bangs scared them so much that they ran out of the building and drove away as fast as they could.
Bro, you hear that?
This video comes from the popular YouTube channel Exploring with Josh, where Josh and fellow YouTuber Steve embarked on a night of Randonautica. Now their goal was to just uncover mysterious and eerie locations, and they started by following the app's first location. And what should have been seen as a red flag, the app's first location led them deep into the forest. Upon arriving, they found nothing unusual at first. It seemed like just another quiet, uneventful spot. But the two weren't ready to give up just yet. After exploring the area with a few odd discoveries, they decided to keep going, and the app soon pointed them to a brand new location, an abandoned building that just seemed out of place. As they approached, they couldn't help but feel uneasy. All the entrances and windows on the first floor were boarded up, and the building had a hazardous warning sign posted on it. And despite this, their curiosity pushed them to continue searching for an entry point into this place. They circled the building, hoping to find an opening, and suddenly, something unexpected happened.
For real. I kind of just want to sit.
Wait, we have to go through the window, you think?
I think we have to go through the damn window. Was that inside or was that over there? No. What is that?
They heard strange sounds coming from the inside of the building, and at first it sounded like a child's voice, followed by another unexplainable sound. These unsettling noises sent a chill down their spines, but they just kept pushing forward. As they explored the first floor, they found remnants of the previous owner's discarded belongings scattered around, giving this place an eerie and abandoned feel. Still a bit nervous, they made their way to the second floor, and as soon as they stepped inside, a strange odor hit them.
It smells literally horrible in here. Oh my gosh. What? There's a gun. Where? Bro, what the f? Yo, is anyone in here or not? Like, don't f with me.
Oh shit. Okay, we'll be right there.
It's cops. Dude, it's cops and that's a real f***ing gun.
Alright, cops are outside.
Alright, bro. Yo, we have to get out of here.
Okay, let's get out.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Steve, continuing to search the rooms, he had made a chilling discovery. A gun was lying in one of the rooms, and as soon as they noticed the weapon, they heard a loud voice, someone shouting at them to leave the building. Apparently it was a policeman, ordering them to get out immediately. This was the breaking point. This entire situation felt wrong, and they quickly realized that the app had led them to something far more sinister and apparently happening in real time. But what does all this mean? Why and how could the app lead them to this particular place? What were the strange noises they heard? And who the hell made them? Most importantly, whose gun was that? And what was it doing in such a place?
Queen works only occasionally around because we're going to have some fun and look at this.
Go if you want to get yourself an aquarium.
And all these money 29. A free trip.
This video comes from the YouTube channel Jaskino, which I've mentioned earlier in this vid. This time he and his friend Chris decided to go randonauting together. Their first destination led them to an abandoned movie theater, where the app marked a spot just right behind the building. The two began exploring the area, hoping to find something interesting. And what they discovered was strange, but not immediately terrifying. A few rat traps scattered around, and an old backpack that was tucked away in a corner.
So here's the thing. Over here is the highway. Like, you could probably hear the cars driving by and stuff. Yeah. But like, what? Chris.
Hopefully, something like a bunch of money inside.
Orkin.
That's Orkin. Oh, that's just
oh, it's for rats.
Okay.
Look, it's a movie card.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, that's a good card.
Yeah. So. Oh, that's something.
Is that a bowling ball on it? Are you really strong?
You think I'm really gonna kick a bowling ball around like that?
Are you going to jump so possible?
That's kind of old.
Should we go for it?
Here? I say we bring this back to the car.
It's heavy. It's got some weight though. Like it actually does.
You know what's good, Chris?
What?
I have gloves in the car.
Do you? Are you gonna put them on?
I forgot them in the car, but we're gonna bring this back to the car. We're gonna open it back there.
You have gloves there. I'm gonna try to hold this by the hand.
You said it's dirty? What?
Feels wet. Yeah, but why wouldn't it? Someone probably sneezed on it.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Well, let's head back. Our intent was missing, so.
Someone's bag is also missing. The bowling ball is missing from the bag.
I mean, sometimes the correlations don't have to correlate too much, I guess.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
And inside the backpack, they found a worn-out teddy bear and some other odd items. None of which seemed particularly dangerous, though. It was unsettling, but they didn't let it stop them, and they decided to continue with their randonauting adventure. Their next destination, however, was much more unnerving. The app directed them to a park, and as they approached the location, they noticed something, or rather, someone, lying motionless on the ground.
I see feet, like shoes. Bro, what the
do?
I don't want to go over here.
It's a girl, bro.
Oh my god.
Well?
She okay?
Hey.
Oh, she's alive. Yeah.
Are you okay? Yo, hold on. Let me call the cops. There's someone over there. I'm dead sick. Hey, are you okay? You want me to call the cops? You want me to call the ambulance? No? That's a guy. It's not a girl.
Yeah. What is that?
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, okay.
Whoa!
Oh
my god! Upon closer inspection, they realized it was a man. But before they could process what was happening here, this man suddenly lunged at them, trying to stab them with a weapon. Panic set in and they sprinted away as fast as they could, just narrowly escaping this man's attack. In their haste, they became disoriented and lost, unable to find their way back to safety. After a few tense moments of wandering, they realized They needed to return to the spot where they had encountered this man. And when they reached the area again, they were confronted with more unsettling findings. There were piles of clothing scattered around. And to their shock, Jaskino's own bag was there. With growing fear, they realized they were not alone in the park, and they had narrowly escaped something very dangerous. Thankfully, they managed to retrace their steps and find their way back to the car, driving away from the park in just a state of complete disbelief. You know, if I was them, I would never use this app again. This next video comes from the TikTok user 50 Marco, who decided to download the Randonautica app to see if anything strange would happen. And man, he certainly didn't have to wait long for something eerie to happen. The first location the app directed him to was a truly unsettling scene. It was a car submerged in water. The situation looked very serious though, as police and investigators were on site, carefully pulling the car out of the water and inspecting the vehicle. This shit did not seem like a joke or any type of hoax. Everything about this scene felt genuine and honestly a bit intense. But the one question that lingered in Mark's mind was, how the hell did this app lead him to this exact location and at this exact time? Despite that experience, Mark decided to try Randonautica once more. Next destination was set, but before heading there, he stopped at a gas station to refuel. However, to get to his next location, he apparently had to take a detour. And when he finally arrived, what he saw next shocked him. It was a vehicle on fire. Thankfully, firefighters arrived quickly, and it appears no one was hurt in the blaze. But here's the big question. Was this just another coincidence? Or would this have happened to Mark if he hadn't taken that detour? This timing is too good. It seems to me like Mark could possibly be setting these cars on fire and calling the proper emergency services to handle it. But I don't know, what do you guys think? So we have a TikTok user called Lorena Mayer in Mexico who decided to try Randonauting out, just like many others before him. The app led him deep into the forest, and as he arrived at the location, he made a disturbing discovery. On the ground, he found a skeleton, though not just any skeleton. This one seemed to belong to a creature, or some type of animal that was unlike anything most people had ever seen before. The most unsettling part wasn't just the presence of the skeleton, but how strange this shit appeared. The bones didn't seem to match anything that would normally be found in the forest, raising questions about how it ended up there, and why it looked so unusual. What could have happened to leave such a bizarre skeleton in the middle of the woods? Was this a genuine encounter? Or could it be part of a larger mystery? Or could this have been a hoax? This is another one that I covered briefly in a previous video, but I also wanted to go more into detail on this one as well. Now we have Andrew from the Proving Demons. Just like last time, he took a daring trip to Croatia to test out the Randonautica app with a group of fellow YouTubers. Now their objective was to seek out eerie, unsettling locations that would push the limits of their courage.
Oh, your graveyards are cool. What the hell? I've never seen anything like that before. Yeah.
We don't bury our ancestors, grandmas,
Wait,
grandpas.
you don't bury your ancestors? Are you telling me that they're literally lying right there?
Yeah.
Is this part of a... What? Is that part of somebody's... No. think I just found something really dark. What the hell?
Is that from someone's...
Great. It best not be. Look at that.
Oh shit, I didn't... Wait.
Why would someone dare put that on somebody's grave?
What the hell is that?
And it didn't take long for the app to lead them to their first stop, a cemetery. And there they discovered a chilling and strange picture that just seemed out of place. Despite the eerie vibe, they weren't deterred at all and just decided to continue on. The next location was a dense, dark forest that seemed to stretch on forever. And as they ventured deeper into it, they came across a black bag lying directly in the middle of the path.
Oh.
What am I supposed to find in these books?
I see something there.
Where?
There. What is that?
Just be careful, please.
It smells really bad though. Oh, what? I think it's got hair.
Oh, hell no.
Nope.
What the hell?
Right now. Just leave it.
Now intrigued, they approached it cautiously and made a small hole just to look inside to see what it is. And what they saw sent shivers down their spines, man. Something furry was hiding within this bag, and feeling uneasy about all of this, they chose to leave the bag behind and just move on, hoping to escape that ominous feeling that had taken a hold of them back there. Their final stop led them to an abandoned building that looked like it had been untouched for years. The crumbling structure sent chills through the group as they cautiously explored these rooms.
I don't know. Maybe someone died here. What the hell is this room?
Are you kidding me?
It's right there.
I swear to God, if it explodes. Oh, the book. What's that? What is that?
What?
What is that?
I don't know. Some kind of meat, perhaps? Oh, God.
It smells bad.
Oh, it's...
As they moved through the dark hallways, though, they found something particularly disturbing. A small box sitting in the center of the table. And when they opened this box, everybody's stomachs turned. Inside was either a real brain or some kind of meat. Whatever it was nasty. It was a gruesome sight. The strange object left them speechless, not knowing whether it was part of a ritual, some bizarre prank, or somebody's food. Yo, were these events and creepy discoveries just part of a well-planned hoax? Or did they stumble upon something far more sinister during the Randonauting adventure? Like a man-eater or something out there? I don't know, what do you guys think? This clip comes from the TikTok user Ashley Trapple, who, along with her friends, decided to take part in Randonauting adventures. When they arrived at the location the app had marked, they were immediately struck by this eerie atmosphere that was going on in this place. And among the items they found were a safe, a long knife, and several other strange objects scattered around. Yo, the weird and unsettling nature of these finds made the group feel uneasy, so they quickly decided to leave the area, and they took the safe with them, hoping to uncover more about what they had discovered back there. Once they reached a safer location, they opened the safe, just curious to see what was inside. And to their horror, man, they found documents and a passport belonging to a real person. The realization that someone's personal belongings were just left behind in such a mysterious way, it left all of them feeling uneasy and disturbed about this. Like, was this a missing person? The strange combination of the knife and the safe, the discovery of the passport. Man, what do you guys think really happened here? Now, this short clip comes from the TikTok user Really Rickham, who decided to follow the location suggested by the app, and the destination led him to a parking lot where he began searching the area floor by floor. Now, as he explored around, something caught his attention out the corner of his eye.
So I'm in the parking garage. I don't see anything. It's really creepy at night. That's why I don't usually come. But they say this nightmare, or whatever the fuck, is around here somewhere. They say it hides on floor 7 or 8, and I don't see anything. I feel weird, like someone's watching me. Here's the view of the city. Hello, someone here? Something's off. What the f is that? What the f is that? What the f is that? I gotta go. I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm out of here. This. I'm done.
A mysterious man dressed in unusual clothing and wearing a mask, and without warning, the masked figure began chasing his ass. Now, who could this person be? Or was it just a prank orchestrated by one of his friends?
What the f is that? What the f is that? What the f is that?
This video comes from the YouTube channel Exploring with Fighters, where Dan, joined by fellow YouTuber Andrew from the Proving Demons channel, embarked on a night of randonauting. Now, these two ventured out alone in the dark, and they're out here to uncover the mysteries behind this app's unusual locations. Their first destination led them to a park.
This is it, Marlon. Whoa. There. Look, we're right on it.
Look how massive that is,
What the hell?
Seriously, put your hand up to it. Let's see how big it is.
No, bro, I am starting to believe this now.
I started believing after the last video, I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Bro, I mean, no, seriously, what the hell? No, what the hell? We asked for a mystery and you find a big-ass key.
It's like some medieval castle key. The mystery key of doom, I guess.
And as they walked along the path, they stumbled upon a massive key just lying directly in their way. The sheer size and placement of the key, those two factors alone were strange enough to pique their curiosity. Interested, but slightly nervous about it all, they decided to continue.
Let's be back here. See ya. Hold on. Unless that's it. Open that up. Oh, you got a hand spray?
Yeah, no, I got it. It's on the neck.
It's soaking wet through, don't let it rip. Be careful. Yeah, there's flies everywhere.
These bugs are ridiculous.
Let's go step over there. Be careful, it doesn't rip. She can still open her eyes.
She can still open her eyes. What were you thinking about?
I wasn't thinking about anything.
Right, it was...
Now, this second location took them to an even stranger spot, deep within a thicket of bushes and in complete darkness. After navigating their way through the overgrown terrain, they came across a piece of paper that was just lying there on the ground, and written on it were the unsettling words, "She can still open her eyes." Like, what the fuck? This cryptic message sent chills down their spines as they began to wonder who would leave such a note And for what purpose? After discussing the eerie find in their car, they speculated on the possible meaning behind this message and why this app had led them there in the first place. And despite their growing unease, they kept pushing forward.
What? You gotta open it, or... Yeah, it's kind of one at a time. It's just stop animals and get them out. Alright.
It was literally right off the side of the road, man.
Oh, we gotta turn all these off. There's flies everywhere. Whoa. Hold on. Bro, they've just run into the field.
Where'd he go?
Hey. Did you open this?
This time, the app directed them to an open field. As they explored the area, they caught a glimpse of a mysterious man, just briefly, before darting away into the bushes. Now, this encounter was unsettling, leaving these two with more questions than answers. Who was this man? Was he connected to the app, or was just another coincidence? And why the hell was he hiding? So we have another short clip, and this time it comes from the TikTok user Katisha, who decided to try her luck with the app alongside her friend. Following the location provided, they stopped at a designated point and began making their way toward the target. As they approached, they suddenly noticed something, or rather, someone that was just standing there nearby. It was a strange figure of a woman, eerily silent and not moving at all, her gaze fixed directly on him. The sight was unsettling, leaving the two unsure of what the hell to do next. What do you guys think? Eerie coincidence? Or a well-executed prank? Or maybe something even more sinister?
Yo, is there anyone in here or not? Like, don't f with me. Okay, we'll be right there. It's cops. Dude, it's cops and it's a real f***ing gun. Over outside. Alright, bro. Yo, we have to get out of here. Alright, let's go.
There's nothing left to do.